Good day, my friend. So we are almost at the end of this month, and the combination for the upcoming High Priestess Legendary has now been revealed. And of course, the reason why we want to get this dragon is because it is going to be the final dragon of the month for us to breed to get the Soothsayer, and in turn, the brand new divine trampler style dragon. So lots of people are going to be really hyped for finally getting their first trampler dragon. And we do have a short video about this, and I do want to quickly mention that the DML Planner website does have all of the best combinations on here as well, because the best one up top is showcased as plant plus geyser or fire plus banana. So if you do have either of those combinations available to you, I highly recommend you get those dragons ready and get ready for breeding. But anyway, let's watch this video first of the High Priestess dragon, just so that we can take a quick look at the dragon itself and also just in general what they've got in this video. So this is the egg for the High Priestess dragon. Very cute, and it is a legendary fire and water dragon, and like it says here, the combo to breed it is going to be water, fire, energy, and plant, which means it's going to be one of the more annoying breeds compared to some other possible combinations, but should still be very easily doable. But that is the new dragon, kind of spiffy, and complete the Fates of Winter collection to unlock the epic Soothsayer dragon, which has some nice jewelry on them, not gonna lie, while completing the full Cartomancy collection, which I'm gonna be doing this month, will award you with the Divine Star Reader dragon. So that is the dragon of the month. Well, I said this month, I mean the next upcoming month. But this is, of course, the new Divine Trampler Dragon, Star Reader. You cannot convince me that this is not a fat cleric dragon, but, you know, with it being that new body type, I've been really eager to get my hands on these new fat dragons, is what a lot of people call. They're not even that fat, they're just very large. They are just very large, but that's the easiest way to refer to them. So, I really want to get my hands on this dragon. So, like I said, DML Planner does have all these combos listed, and for example, if we do take a quick look at plant plus geyser, because I'll probably do a dedicated breeding guide for everyone still when next month begins, but for example, this combination has 6 possible outcomes. However, there are unfortunately a couple of dragons with really high breeding times, like the banana and tiger dragons. So in a case like this is one of the best cases to use double egg relics, mainly because not only could you potentially get the High Priestess dragon as the second egg, but say if your first breed was for a really long breed time, you might have the option of just taking a melon egg, in which case, you know, those double egg relics could genuinely save you like 14 hours of waiting. So, you know, to anyone that has saved up their double egg relics, you're obviously going to have an advantage if you decide to use them for the dragon of the month. It's up to you really, but you know what the required elements are for the High Priestess dragon now. All that you got to do is wait until it comes out, and good luck breeding, really. But in terms of the game itself, again, you would have had to have collected every single dragon of the month for this last year in order to get your hands on that new divine. And the thing is, in-game it says fewer than 0.1% of players have completed this collection. I'm not sure if it's actually accurate, but you know, it seems kind of possible, because although some people do, obviously like myself, that have played the game for a long time, end up getting these dragons, you know, the game doesn't really retain players very well, not compared to other games at least. So I can imagine that most of that player count is probably based on like total players that play and leave the game, in which case, yeah, I can see that being a realistic I guess number. But in terms of breeding, of course you've also got to take into account the fact that we are going to have that new ancient event starting at the same time. So your breeding, whatever breeding you do, is going to be during the ancient event. And that is very tricky, because with ancient events you have to make sure that you are collecting every single piece of currency from every reset. So genuinely, I think the only way that you're going to be able to guarantee that you can both breed for that dragon of the month and also guarantee all the points from the event is probably going to be if you use second breeding gem relics as well. And of course, if you use second breeding den relics, you can also breed in both breeding dens using double egg relics. So normally it's good to use them in tandem, like use your second breeding den relic along with a double egg relic. So then you can get double eggs in both dens. But even then, you could get screwed over on the breeding RNG, and then it's probably going to impact your progress in the ancient event. So it is tough, and if you don't have any of those like second den relics or double breeding den relics, there's so many relics it messes with my brain, but if you don't have those available, you're probably going to have a tough time breeding this dragon this time. And by tough, I mean the dragon itself is still relatively easy to breed, all things considered, but with everything else going on, it's probably going to be kind of stressful. So, you know, the best thing that you can do is level up your breeding dragons and just hope for the best. Rebreed as much as you possibly can without putting yourself at a detriment during the ancient event. Because although I'd love to say that it's just a legendary and it's just a divine HIGH dragon, you don't really need it. You know, a collection that people have put in a year's worth of effort to try and finish, it would kind of suck for me to just go, yeah, just don't worry about it, because there's no way in hell I'd just forget about it. Not after a year of breeding all the other dragons anyway. But, you know, we'll see what happens. You know, I know that some people struggle to breed dragons of the month anyway, so doing it during an ancient event, this is just my warning to you that you will have to do that and you may encounter some problems. So if you are a newer player and you're not actually going to finish that collection, it might be worth ignoring it. But to anyone else that's like gotten every other dragon and they've finished every other collection and gotten every other divine yearly reward, you know, let's see how it goes. Let's see how lucky we get. Could go very well, could go very, very poorly. Well, I guess we'll find out soon anyway. But I didn't even remember about this breeding Blitz event because, you know, cake craze. We've still got 4 days to go, and at 2.5k score, honestly, we've still got a good chance of making this. But unless you're logging in every single hour to refresh stuff, like, look at this, every single thing was a refresh this time. 41-minute timer on everything. And it's all for this simple little epic. He's kind of cute, though. I really did kind of want this dragon. Honestly, his elements for a newer player aren't too bad. Shadow is kind of whatever, but it can have its uses, and fire plus water is always useful for newer players in the dungeon. So, yeah, I'm not a newer player, so I don't know why that would apply to me, but maybe I'm living in the past, like, 6.5 years ago? Oh god, I've been playing this game for 7 years. What has happened? Where am I at? I'm gonna check my primal mats quickly. We have like 3 excellence now. We're slowly getting up there. I did see some people getting extraordinary drops for primal element, by the way, so it is possible. I would say that it's just unlikely. Probably like divines. Divines are a pain to get. Massive pain. Oh, not divines, I meant ancients. Yeah, but divines are by far the most annoying elements or enchantment mats to get in the game. But, anywho skis, I guess for now we will skedaddle. Very quickly I'm going to check how many consumables I have. I've got not a lot of VIP left. I have 14 relics of breeding, 16 relics of... Where have I even gotten those from? I haven't been getting MVP for a while now. What? I've got some double egg relics and some extra den relics, so we'll be okay for about 16 days of the event. I don't know about the other half of the event. Good luck, let's hope that we get High Priestess within 16 days, otherwise I'm going to start screeching. Anyway, I guess for now, I will leave you to it. But make sure you've got those breeding dragons equipped and ready to breed their... I was going to say something crude then, I'm not going to say it. Breed their butts off. Yes, that's it. That's definitely what I was going to say. And we'll see on the new day of the month what's going to happen, how lucky we get. Hoping for a day 1 breed. That would be fantastic, right? But anyway, I do greatly appreciate you joining me in my DML. Is there any other bundles? Not really. Boring! Anyway, adios.